Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into a pretty fascinating digital frontier, how creators are building automated, highly profitable, totally faceless YouTube channels using AI, and more importantly, how they're doing it before the market completely saturates. If you've been wondering how people are turning basic text prompts into serious revenue streams, well, you're in the exact right place.
Here's our roadmap for today. We're going to cover Section 1, the AI YouTube Gold Rush. Section 2, your six-figure AI toolkit. Section 3, the 20-minute video workflow. Section 4, avoiding the AI spam trap. And finally, Section 5, monetizing and scaling up. Let's get right into it.
Section 1, the AI YouTube Gold Rush.
Before we even touch on the how, we have to look at what's actually happening right now. Researchers recently found that AI-generated content channels are pulling in an estimated $117 million in annual ad revenue. I mean, that is real, serious money being paid out to creators who've simply figured out how to automate their production.
And driving all that revenue is absolutely massive viewer demand. We are talking about over 63 billion views in total across these automated channels. So this isn't just some tiny passing trend. It's a fundamental shift in how millions of people are consuming media on the platform every single day.
To put a faceless success story to these numbers, let's look at Adidavia Davis. This guy dropped out of college in 2020, and now he makes over $500,000 a year running a network of these channels. His kids' channel alone brings in $18,000 a month, and get this, he makes those videos in just 20 minutes a day, using nothing but his smartphone. Even wilder, his productivity channel hit 300,000 subscribers after posting just 9 videos. It's almost unbelievable.
So seeing numbers like that and all this sudden wealth being generated, you're probably asking yourself, is it too late for me? Has the ship already sailed? Honestly, the reality is no. The gold is still absolutely there, but you can't just wander in blind. You need the right execution strategy. You need a system.
Which brings us to Section 2. Your six-figure AI toolkit.
To actually tap into this, you've got to have the right tools. And the crazy thing is how accessible they are today. For scripting, don't just tell ChatGPT to write a video. You want to use Claude or DeepSeek and give them incredibly detailed prompts for tone, your target audience, and specific hooks. For voiceovers, 11 Labs is pretty much the undisputed industry standard for getting that indistinguishable human emotion, complete with natural pauses. For visuals, you've got a massive buffet of options. Gopo AI for whiteboard styles, Synthesia for avatars, or Runway ML paired with CapCut for total control. Top the whole thing off with Midjourney for thumbnails and vidIQ for SEO research, and boom, you literally have an entire production studio at your fingertips.
The biggest takeaway here, though, is the incredibly low barrier to entry. We're looking at a total cost of as little as $60 to produce a single, complete AI video. When you contrast a mere $60 cost against potentially thousands of dollars in return for that one upload, you quickly see why the math on this business model is so incredibly compelling.
Okay, moving on to Section 3, the 20-minute video workflow.
Having the tools is great, right? But execution is the whole ballgame. There's an explicit 4-step system that allows creators to hit those $18,000 months without completely burning out. It's lean, it's fast, and it is entirely focused on feeding the YouTube algorithm exactly what it wants to promote.
Let's break those steps down. Step 1 is just 5 minutes of market research. You're literally just searching your niche, like YouTube Kids, for example, hunting for high-retention trends that are already pulling massive views. Step 2, you feed that trend research straight into an AI like Claude to generate your script, but you make absolutely sure to specify character personalities, color schemes, and pacing. Step 3, you drop that script into a tool like Kling 3.0 or Runway ML for instant visuals. The beautiful part? This often requires zero manual video editing. None. Finally, Step 4, you post it, and you let the algorithm do the heavy lifting, riding the high watch time that your tailored script naturally creates.
Now, let's hit Section 4, avoiding the AI spam trap.
We need to pause for a second because this is exactly where most people mess up. You're probably thinking, won't YouTube just ban me for AI spam? Well, the answer is a bit nuanced, and understanding this contrast is crucial. If you look at the danger zone, YouTube will aggressively crack down on you if you're just running a lazy content farm, mass-producing identical templates, and just swapping out a few nouns. You absolutely cannot just copy-paste Wikipedia articles over random stock footage. The right way means providing genuine value. You've got to add unique commentary or insight, switch up your video format so it doesn't feel robotic, and super importantly, utilize YouTube's built-in AI disclosure tools if your content looks highly realistic.
It really all comes down to a fundamental mindset shift. The real question isn't, did I use AI? The question is, would a human reviewer actually find this valuable, or is it just spam? You have to use AI to speed up a workflow that actually offers unique insight and entertainment. Don't use it to publish lazy, copy-paste content at an industrial scale. If you respect the viewer's time, YouTube's going to reward you.
All right, final piece of the puzzle. Section 5, monetizing and scaling up.
Once you're providing enough value to get monetized in the YouTube Partner Program, the revenue streams multiply really quickly. Your base ad revenue is just the foundation, and yeah, that increases if you make longer videos that hold people's attention. But as you grow, the real multiplier kicks in: sponsorships. AI companies and tech brands will literally start paying you anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000, sometimes more, per video just to get in front of your targeted audience. And then there's the third tier: scale.
Once you've got the formula down for one channel, why stop there? You scale horizontally. Just like Davia Davis. He doesn't just run one successful page, he's running 5 active channels. Because the workflow only takes about 20 minutes a day per video, these channels essentially act as individual, automated income streams that work continuously around the clock while he sleeps. That is the true power of AI leverage.
But listen, you really can't sit on this forever. We have to end on a very real warning. Experts in this space are cautioning that major media companies are inevitably going to flood this space with massive industrial-scale AI production. The general consensus right now is that the golden window of opportunity for everyday individual creators to easily establish a foothold is likely going to close by 2027.
So, that leaves us with one big question. When that 2027 window finally closes, will you have already claimed your share of the AI gold rush, or are you going to be left standing on the sidelines wondering what could have been? The time to start building your 20-minute workflow is today. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next explainer.